What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Thursday afternoon. The reason for the video is a lot of people have asked me about Wes Watson. Is he going broke? I've actually been asked that for the past couple of weeks. And I said over a year ago, long before anyone was talking about it, is that Wes Watson's business model is not sustainable. And eventually it has to run out. You see, the reason being is it's sort of like an in and out thing. In order for Wes Watson to bring in more customers, he needs to spend more money in order to put together or make it appear as a lifestyle. In other words, he has to get on private jets, rent cars, big houses. So naturally, more money is going to be going out than coming in. And apparently that has now came to an end after seeing John Bravo's video, but I'm not surprised at all. I mean, you have to look also at his recent dropping of the prices for his coaching services. That's a big indication that he is losing money, and he'll probably drop it down further and further and further and further. Now, this is similar to the Stork Club back in the 20s. Used to be a rip-roaring place. Black people were not allowed unless they were on stage performing or serving people up there, in other words. But that's not the point. The club was so exclusive that it only allowed certain people in. And again, in order for them to stay in business as well, they had to give these certain people to come in, Hollywood celebrities, a whole bunch of different things there. In other words, in order to bring the celebrities into the Stork Club, they had to give them gifts, very expensive gifts. In other words, more money was going out than what was coming in other words. And what they expected was everybody else was going to chip in and everything, much like Wes Watson. But of course, as always, eventually the money runs out. People go and find other places to go to. Much like Wes Watson, people no longer want his coaching services. They want to go somewhere else. And the death nail of the Stork Club was simply that they were running newspaper ads. A burger and fries, $3. That's when everyone knew the Stork Club had came to an end. And no different from Wes Watson. So anytime I see a reduction in pricing for particular services, that means, essentially put, that the services are no longer selling. It's like food in a grocery store. If people are no longer buying it, the grocery store is going to put it on discount. Wes Watson's programs are on discount. Eventually, they will be at the Goodwill, right next to the Hillary Clinton and soon-to-be recent Kamala Harris books. And then that will be the end of Wes Watson. Unless he goes to jail or so forth, or hooks up with another one of those shamutas, as John Bravo says. But that's all I got to say for this. Like I said, I saw this coming over a year ago, and I've told you guys for the past year that the business model always will run out in a given situation like this. If you have more money going out than coming in, then... But other than that, peace out. Bye-bye.